earthing, grounding, some people call it. You see, this earth that we live on has an electrical pulse that resonates through it. Some people call it the heartbeat of the earth. Science calls it the Schumann resonance. It's the electrical frequency of the earth. It's like a pulse. It's the electrical frequency of the planet. And every cell and every organ in the human body has this same pulse. Here's a picture of it. And it's not just one static picture. I mean, it's a pulse, the heartbeat of the earth. Nikola Tesla knew about this 100 years ago, more than that actually. He had a device called the Tesla oscillator. He actually caused an earthquake in New York using this pulse. I don't want to say a theory because he actually did it, but he had this little widget that he made that he called the oscillator, and he magnified this pulse into the core of the earth. And every time the pulse came back, it doubled the magnification. And he actually caused an earthquake in New York. It's documented. You can look it up. Tesla's little widget used to be found in doctors' offices all across the northeast part of the country. They used it in diathermy, like a somewhat base level of healing and therapy, to outstanding results. What happened to the Tesla oscillator? Some of the people in this scientific community, or otherwise, if you want to look at it that way, they call it divine design. The same life force that made this planet and that also made our bodies. There's kind of a signature there. His theme repeats throughout it. And you know the kind, there's always the kind that say, well, are you a doctor? No, I am not. However, there is a doctor, Dr. Laura Conover. She went to medical school. She knows a little bit about it. She has a nice little presentation on the matter. And by her account, you can see health results by tapping into this life force, this pulse. You can see health results in brain, digestion, sleep, anxiety, skeleton, muscles, organs, heart, circulation, because it all ties into the same thing. What do we have to do to access this force, this awesome thing of nature? Where do we have to spend our money? What do we got to do to sign up? Well, I'll tell you. You got to go and stand out on the ground, barefoot. If you lay down on it, skin contact now to the earth, it's even better. Now, farmers knew about this thing hundreds of years ago. There's accounts where they couldn't wait to get back in the fields after a long winter and get barefoot in the soil because it just felt so good. They slept so much better. They knew. They were in tune with the earth. They lived with it. Now, 150 years ago, they had wood-soled shoes, terrible conductors of electricity. So they wanted to get barefoot and walk around in the earth. Well, modern humans, being so much more intelligent than those old stogies back then, rubber soles. So now you have zero connection with the earth. And we walk on carpet, and we walk on concrete, and if we're really ambitious, we go for walks on the road with our rubber-soled shoes, never coming in contact with the earth and never having the healing benefits of it. I've known about this for over 20 years. I told my daughter about it, and she used to stand out in the yard barefoot for about 30 minutes a day, just because some is better than none. I don't know if she still does or not. I should ask her about it. But for a long time, I have told people about this. When I hear people complain about it, I'm just not sleeping well, and I just don't feel good. When was the last time you got in touch with the earth? Ground it out. The trouble with that is, you can't sell it. You can't make any money off of it. Our good Dr. Laura, she is an actual medical doctor, and she went to medical school. And she talks about all the information and all of the studies, and what she realized then is that medical doctors have very little to go with. They're diagnosing symptoms. Well, what pill goes with that symptom? Because they're interested in selling you pills. If people were getting better, where's the customer base? The doctor's not going to go tell you to stand in the yard. There's no money in it for them. And what if people actually got better? Well, then there's definitely you can't sell pills to that market. Now, there's always this little niche in these things. You can buy a little widget and plug it in to the wall grounding part of your outlet, hook it up to your bed or your mattress. They have pads that you can plug in, and I'm not downing those. I've never tried one. I don't know hardly anything about it. But there is a little niche market there. You can sell some things once. But that's not modern medicine. That's not hundreds of billions of dollars a year. That's not trillions of dollars in the economy. You can't just go getting healthy on us. What are you talking about? There's a lot of other ways to accomplish a lot of different things. Here's another one. This one I can personally vouch for. It's called olive leaf extract. That point when you're getting a cold, you start getting the scratchy in your throat and you're just not really feeling the mist. Oh, here it comes. For me personally, when I hit it with this stuff, and I'm not affiliated with these people, but the times that I take a couple of these tablets, and I do other stuff, I wash my hands, I make sure I'm getting a little extra sleep, and just no cold, no problems. There's a lot of this type of stuff. The difficulties and stuff like this is that certain things like this, for example, have better effects than other things, depending on the person, depending on your lifestyle. Modern medicine has a blanket approach. Eat this pill, and maybe eat the pill for a couple weeks or 2 months, and then you come back and I'm still not better. Well, eat this pill. Here, eat this one over here. Doesn't matter what's in it, the color of that, and come back next month and get some more, and come back next month and get some more. Your insurance covers it. So it's good. But to have the free gift of the earth and the same pulse in that earth that is in our bodies, that seems reasonable to me. I'm not the authority on this stuff. I am not the expert. I'm not an expert on hardly anything. But there's other ways. I can tell you this for sure. The way we're going about it barely resembles science, and it certainly doesn't resemble health. We've seen that. Thank you for watching. Put your thoughts down in the comments. I don't care how you feel. I do care what you think. I appreciate your time. See you next time.